This week on Tried Archery 101, we're going to talk about the most overlooked, misunderstood, confusing, combobulated thing in archery, your release. Alright, one thing I want to cover real quick is the release itself. Watch YouTube videos. I'm included. I do a lot too. I am not saying I don't do this. Out, then back. Look, if you can do that the same every time, you'll still be consistently accurate. But it is going to bite you in the butt every so often. And that's how, look, when you get to a certain level, that's how you get better. You can't increase your effectiveness. You can only decrease the ineffectiveness. Make sense? Hopefully. Good release goes back. If you got to do that, it's because you stopped drawing. You're holding. If you're not actively pulling on the back string, right, you have to flip forward and out. And when I see people and they tell me, oh, I got good back tension, it's a two-part motion. 1, 2. 1, 2. Instead of a 1. Or 1, 2. Right? Preferably we want 1. But we want to avoid that. And that. And I see this all the time. Well, I'm touching my shoulder, that means I'm doing it. No. That's just that's again, that's an action. Boom. That action. It's also a reaction because you feel it loose. Oh, I gotta pull back, so you're reacting to it. Right? Boom and boom. So we gotta get that down. Now, proper back tension, full back tension is proper back tension, includes your scapulas and your shoulder blades. You want to rotate that scapula around on your drawing hand. That is the key. And why a lot of people can't do this because they pull the string with their hand and they don't fully engage their back. Right? So we're going to try to demonstrate that to you up next. Alright everybody, you cannot really judge full draw from the front. It's really hard. And I'll try to demonstrate. I'm going to draw with my hand. Now I'm going to draw my scapula. Right, they look visually the same, but they are mechanically very different and things feel very different. So I put up my little screen here to hopefully get more contrast. I'm going to turn around and do it, and then I'm going to take my shirt off. No cat calls. I'm going to try it like that. Pulling with hand. Full scapula. Pulling with hand. Full scapula. Alright everybody, hopefully you've seen it, the rotation of the scapula. I can't tell you how important that is and how few people do it properly. They might partially rotate it. When you pull your hand, there is a very little rotation, but when you rotate the scapula primarily and not pull the hand, it's huge. And that, to me, and my observations, is what brought me up to a high enough level where I'm competitive and can win in all these events. Now, my detractors, there's plenty, and yeah, some of them got points, will say, well, you're not at a national level event. You're right, but the people of these regionals were from nationals. And I shot right in their neighborhood. I got beat by a couple, Randy Irvine particularly. He just, every time he's like 3 to 5 points more than me. Great guy, fantastic shot, and I like it. I loved it because now I've seen, okay, that's what I got to aim for. I got to get this much better to be up in his level. I would beat others. So, you know what, it is what it is. If you're competitive, that's what's important. If you go to win, if I'm going to go to win, I'm going to do what it takes to win. If I go to have fun, I couldn't care less. So most of the time I shoot for fun. Alright, so let's get back. Now, before I show you this drill, not mine, I picked it up from Tom Klum. I love drills for skills. Just don't go out and shoot arrows. Find a drill that works to skill. Right? Something you want to accomplish, make a drill. So learning how to draw with your scapula. Right? So first step is to have the person stand there with their draw hand, put it out. Have them go limp if you want. Now, have them roll their shoulder back. You don't pull your hand, make sure the hand limp, and roll the shoulder back. That's the first step. That's going to teach them so they can feel it. The movement from the side, the back. Now don't scrunch the shoulders. Shoulders down. Alright? So do it again with my shirt off, so hopefully you can actually see the scapula rolling around. So once you got that done and you can feel that scapula moving, now we got to take it and start to demonstrate how it will affect the draw. Arm out, bend it. That's your draw position, correct? Rotate scapula. Look where my hand is. From here to here. Alright? Is that not a draw? And I use no arm. That is pure scapula. Alright? Let's take it off my shirt and show you from the back. Now watch here. Not engaged. Alright, level 3 is with a bow and this. Now, one thing you're going to notice when you do this drill like this, range of motion, right? You grab your string, it's out here. There is a larger range of motion. But this part is just to teach them, let them feel what scapular movement feels like. So we're here, lock it in. Now, roll the scapula just like you did before. And they're going to struggle the first few times, so you're going to have to break the drill down and go by steps. Watch how much. I'm not going to pull my hand, it's going to be pure scapula. I'm at my anchor point. Actually, mine's up here. And because I achieve skeletal alignment, I can hold that heavier weight bow longer. Right? So there's your 3 steps. It's real simple. 1, learn how to do it. 2, show them how it can affect the draw. And then 3, which is the hardest step for many people to make, is because the range of motion is different and it feels different. But it's here. Roll that, lock the front scapula, roll the back, roll. And the amazing part is, when you lock in your scapula, it's amazingly consistent. So your anchor point becomes very consistent, so you don't even have to think about it, right? So if you get that front and rear shoulder, scapula is engaged, locked in, you have skeletal alignment. We are there. You're good. All right, everybody, there you have it, right? Like, it's so hard to teach it when it's not in person, because I can watch you do it and I can make suggestions and I can see things, but I can't. So I'm trying to show you what I'm doing and using words that make sense to me, and it may not make sense to you. So if you got questions, write me. I'll answer them. I'll help you any way I can, because this whole channel is about helping people get better so we can build traditional archery, so we can have more competitive shooters that are out there with high scores, right? That's what I just want to see. I want to see everybody having fun, sticking with it. And I know most people quit for two reasons. One, time pressures, and two, they're not seeing the results. And trust me, time pressure is all due to the results. All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time with an all-new episode, Trad Archery 101. Now get out there and practice, people.